You have the power to decide which build gets blown up in the next video. Watch until the end of this video to see which build got blown up. So begins the story of a noob Steveskin, burdened with far too many responsibilities. A man with the weight of the world on his narrow shoulders, but no strength left to continue. He woke each morning before dawn just to spend 2 hours traveling to his job where stress was his occupation. He was forced to work among many, yet still felt so isolated. Note, this was not an enjoyable isolation, like an introvert leaving a party early to go watch a movie in bed snuggled up in warm PJs. No, this was stuck in a rut, working a dead-end job where every minute felt like torture. Steve had had enough. He quit his job and sold his house and car. He was free. Inspired by many movies he had watched and stories he had heard, he decided to trek deep into the forest, where he would build a Hobbit house, with a singular desire of becoming one with nature. Hey y'all, it's Chip here. I finally received my brain cell replacement in the mail. However, it occurred to me that instead of replacing the one, I could just have 3 brain cells potentially functioning at the same time now. Getting into the build you're currently watching, I decided to prepare the site off camera before I started building. I just broke out an area of dirt where I thought the build would go. A little campfire area was also built to add some atmosphere. I wanted my build to have a strong relationship with nature, so all kinds of mossy blocks were used in the floor and throughout the build. A lot of wood was also used. I know I'm using oak in a spruce wood biome, I just like the look, okay? Please don't judge me. Since I wanted to incorporate nature so much in my build, I figured I might as well just place grass all around and on top of the structure. It really helped strengthen that relationship between nature and the structure of my house. I'm a big fan of this. It also really helped cover that ugly exterior that you unfortunately got to see. The part that excites me most about this build is the potential there is when creating the sides of the roof in front of my doors. I used oak here, but I think the possibilities are endless. Cobbled deep slate and oxidized copper will surely look phenomenal, especially once the moss gets filled in. I am, as Mambo would say, chuffed to bits with my build. It looks somewhat mystical and like something I would dream about. I love the contrast between the biome and the richness of the moss around my build. No doubt the sun and shaders are helping a lot too, but looking at this really makes me happy. I hope you enjoyed this build as much as I have.
Hey everyone, it's Marty here, your friendly neighborhood architect. Please remember to stay tuned until the end of this video to see if your favorite modern house from the previous video was blown up. You can see that I've already dug out a huge hole in the ground. I placed this Hobbit house on a small island. I thought that this location would feel even more isolated. And who doesn't want to own their very own island? I used a very similar design to Chip's build. You could say it's the big brother. This includes 2 entrances with a small protruding room and a fireplace. However, this version of the Hobbit house is larger in scale. I tried to add more detail all over the build, from creating a more defined and layered entrance to including a lofted area in the spacious interior, finished with stairs and barrels. Sticking to that strong relationship we want with nature, I covered the roof with a layer of moss. I wanted that effect of the land to flow over our Hobbit house. And getting back to the detailing, you can see that I've tried to decorate a few elements of the house. A wise man once said that design is in the detail, and I wanted to make this a special home. Moving on to the interior, my intention was to keep it as simple as possible. I tried to incorporate the basic survival items, with enough storage and an enchantment area. A house like this wouldn't be a complete home without a fireplace to keep you warm in those cold winters. And to finish it all off, there's a small sleeping area for you and a buddy, maybe even Chip. Finally, it was time to let nature take back her space. The whole purpose of the green roof was to allow for vegetation to grow back. The moss also spread, and a weather effect was added. I really hope you enjoyed our builds. Remember to vote for your winner of this build challenge in the comments below. Don't forget to leave a like and smash that subscribe button. And now for the moment we've all been waiting for. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next video to see which build gets blown up.